just so great. It's the songwriting, it's the performance, energy on stage. I really think everybody does what you do. Let's talk a little bit about the Rebel Rockers, the collection of songs that's just coming out. In some ways, it sounds like it was recorded in Kingston, 40 years ago or something like that. It has that kind of classic feel. Where does that come from?
Well, we work with Sly and Robbie down in Kingston, Jamaica, and the great thing about working in Jamaica is that music there is never recorded for the iPod. It's recorded for the sound system. So it's meant to be listened to with a big group of people, outdoors, and loud bass. I like my bass loudy. Studio door is always open, so you'll have people just come in off the street who you've never seen before. There'll be like 3 dudes in the corner, and they'll be smoking a spliff, and then they'll be dancing to the music, so you see if they like it immediately. And then halfway through the second verse of the song, the dude in the corner will go, "Hey man, you need a new keyboard part in the second verse." And you're like, "What the hell are you? You produced this out?" I've never seen it before. And then you listen and go, "Damn, he's right." And they're always right. So it's like you have this chance to test the music out to see if they're going to move to it.
It's like a whole other definition of musical community here. Everybody's welcome, everybody's in, everybody gets a voice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, that doesn't surprise me that you found a way to make a record like that. I was talking about the fact that we're at this festival, and they're really making an effort to make this particular one as green as possible. They're doing all kinds of stuff. It's easy to say, and it's hard to do. And Michael, I know you're also a festival promoter, so I don't know whether there's some things that you see here that you either already doing or you learned can bring back to your Power to the Peaceful event.
The easiest thing actually is this right here. You hear that? That's not the sound of plastic. It's the sound of something that you can use over and over again. And everybody here has brought their...
That's the water bottle.
Their water bottles. And, normally at festivals you see just millions of water. I mean, you see it everywhere you travel in the world, just millions of water bottles left out. And so that's a great start.
Yeah.
But everywhere you go, there's a compost bin, or a recycling bin, and a landfill bin. So it really makes you think, I really want to put this in the landfill bin. And so far, I've seen the compost and the recycling bins filled, and the landfill bins be pretty darn empty.
Yeah.
So doing all right.
They've got a new thing that I haven't seen before, which is to keep cigarette butts from being all over the place. They have the portable ashtray for your various smokables.
I think the other thing is just as this is the first year of this festival, to create this consciousness of no moop. And moop is matter out of place. So we want to create this, not only just, compost things and stuff, but we want to create an intention from the very beginning of this festival that everybody is conscious. Even if you eat a strawberry and you have this little green thing, well, it's not from here, so let's put it in its place. Put it in the composting bin, So everything is part of this culture is to remind each other. And as we see somebody who drops something on the ground, just go pick it up for them and gently remind them and say, hey, we really appreciate, being part of this family of people who want to keep this place beautiful.
And do you think people take it home? Do you think it just happens here, or do you think people go home with that sort of recharged spirit of, hey, yeah, I can make a difference? Or do you think
what do you guys think?
All right, we'll meet next year. We'll find out. We'll hang out. We'll see what kind of change we can make. And lastly, I just want to talk to you about the idea. I mean, you travel all over the place. You use music as the universal language better than just about anybody I know. Is there really something about a festival other than the gathering of the clan, that sort of tribal connection? Is there something special that happens at festivals?
Well, I always think it's just the most amazing thing. That music is something that you can't see, you can't touch it, you can't smell it, you can't taste it. It's this invisible thing. Yet this invisible thing vibrates all of us, and it vibrates us to all come together in the middle of a field in Rothbury, Michigan, to live in a tent and feel thing that's invisible, man. I was just thinking, if people were from outer space and they didn't have the sense of hearing, and they just saw us all here, they'd think, what the hell are they doing, you know? And, but then they'd touch down and then they'd feel the bass. Listen, you gotta take this back to the bass. This is cool.
So let the low end lead us to the high spot.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That's it.
All right. Okay. Well, we're going to get back to music again. This is a wonderful combination of stuff. We've got more music coming. We've got some opportunities to learn.